Hello, my name is Carolina Borges. I work at Adelphi. We are a public policy consultancy based in Berlin, and I will present you today the process of evaluation of applications submitted to the European City Facility. The UCF evaluation is conducted by a dedicated team of evaluators from Adelphi and Envirus. The members of the UCF team are not involved in the evaluation process. Each application is evaluated individually by two different evaluators, and a third evaluator is assigned in case of discrepancy between the scores of the first two. The final score is calculated as the average of the scores of the different evaluators involved, and the process takes place during 2 months after the closing of the respective call. At the end of the process, applicants are informed about the results and receive a feedback report. Successful applicants are invited to start the grant agreement preparation and signature process. All the applications submitted to the UCF are evaluated based on 4 evaluation criteria. The first evaluation criterion is the ambition of the proposed project, in which evaluators will look into the different indicators of the project and their ambition level in relation to the other submitted applications in the regional call. Within this criterion are considered the absolute figures for investment size and impacts, as well as the per capita figures and the cost effectiveness of the project. Within criteria 1, the evaluation will also verify and appreciate applications focused on energy efficiency and on the generation of energy savings. Here we will look also into the replication and upscaling potential of the project. Then the second and the third criteria are related respectively to the governance structure and stakeholder engagement strategy described in the application form. For both, the evaluation will basically look into the same points. If the descriptions include all the elements required in the question, if the description is clear and understandable, and overall, if the proposed governance structure and stakeholder strategy are appropriate for the development of the investment concept. Then last, we have the fourth criterion, coherence and plausibility. Within this criterion, evaluators will verify if the project is coherent and plausible, and whether all the information provided makes sense. Also within this criterion, it will be verified the coherence and the plausibility of the figures provided by the applicant in the application form for the expected investment size and the impacts in terms of energy savings and renewable energy generation. For each evaluation criteria, there are specific evaluation questions with defined subscores. These are presented in detail in the guidelines for applicants. Based on the evaluator's answer, a specific score is given. The maximum total score achievable is of 20 points for each application, and the criteria compose these 20 points with different weights. The maximum score achievable for criteria 1 is 7 points, for criteria 2 and 3 is 5 points each, and for criterion 4 it's 3 points. In the evaluation, a quality threshold of 50% of the total points apply for each criterion. Therefore, the minimum scores per criterion required for the application to be considered are 3.5 for criterion 1, 2.5 for criterion 2 and 3 each, and 1.5 for criterion 4. The final score is calculated as the average of the scores of the evaluators involved. The best scored applications within each region are then selected for UCF support and informed per email. All applicants will receive per email the results of the evaluation process, and they can also access a feedback report in the UCF website user zone. The comments on the feedback report can support unsuccessful applicants in revising their applications to submit in a coming call. That's it from my side. Thank you very much.